Good afternoon, everyone.
Well, then
We'll wait the others for a while. Okay. Okay, so shall we start now? So please open your camera. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I think we have finished talking about the advantages and disadvantages of the school of the air, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, so I think we have to move to number 3, which is on page number 17, right? Am I right?
Right.
Yes, you're right.
Okay, so we'll do number 3 now. Find the words in the text for the following. So you have to find the words or phrases in the text that has the similar meaning with them. Okay, so for example, like for number 1 is a place where TV programs, film, and recording are made. So what will be the words or phrase that has a similar meaning with that phrase in the text? What will be the answer?
Studio.
Studio, yes.
Studio.
Right. What is that? What is that? Where is the word studio in the text? This one, right? So just like that, you have to find out the words in the text, okay? So try to find out 2 up to 6, and after that, we'll check the answers together again, okay? So have you finished?
Yes.
Yes. So shall we check now?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is the answer for number 2?
Internet.
Internet. How about the others?
No, satellite.
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 So we'll look at the phrase again. A piece of equipment that is sent into space, right? To travel around the earth in order to receive and send information. So the answer is correct. Satellite. It's more than the internet, right? So it is satellite. And how about number 3? What is the answer for number 3?
Webcam.
Webcam.
Web. Correct. Webcam. So how about number 4?
Laptop.
Laptop.
Yes, the answer is a laptop. Correct. What is that? What is that? This one, right? And how about number 5?
Microphone.
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 Yes, correct. Microphone. Yes. And how about number 6?
Whiteboard.
Interactive whiteboard.
No,
whiteboard.
no, it's just whiteboard.
Yes, only whiteboard.
Only whiteboard because it's a large electronic white screen which is used by teachers and students in a classroom.
A
Or
large
maybe,
electronic white screen, right?
so maybe that
It's
interactive.
electronic, right? It's an other one. It's not a normal whiteboard, right? It's an electronic whiteboard, a white screen, which is used by teachers and students in the classroom. It means the classroom means that it's a virtual classroom, just like us, right? Okay. So did you get all the answers for number 3? Yes or no?
Yeah, teacher.
Yes, okay. So we'll move to number 4 now. Write a heading for each of the paragraph of the article. So you may see the paragraph there, right? So how many paragraphs are there? 1, 2, 3, and 4. There are altogether 4 paragraphs there, right? So you have to write the subtitle for each of the paragraph. For example, for the first paragraph, it has been done, right? Going to school in Australia. So you don't need to write the subtitle for the first paragraph. So you have to create the subtitle for the second, third, and the fourth one. Can you do that? So to give the subtitle to the program, you have to reread it again, and you have to think for the general idea of the whole text, and you have to give the title that can cover up the whole passage. So is that clear?
Yes.
好先啦，乜點先？
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, weird. He's literally saying yes.
Okay, but I can hear you guys. That is why. So I just want to confirm that whether you guys understand or not. So have you finished, guys? ပြီးပြီလားရှင်
Yes.
ဟုတ်ပြီးသားပြီလားရှင်ဟုတ်ပြီးပြီနော်ကျန်တဲ့လူတွေရော
Yes.
Yes.
ကောင်းမလေးတွေရောဟုတ်ခေါင်းလေးစွန့်ကြိတ်နေဒီစက်ဒီမှာလေးဟိုပါပဲမြင်ရတယ်တစ်ကွက်ကအလုံးပေါင်း6ကွက်လောက်ပဲရှိရဆို9ယောက်ထက်ပြင်ပို့6ယောက်ထက်ပြင်ပို့မြင်ရအောင်နော်အဲ့တော့ခေါင်းကြိတ်လားခေါင်းခါလားသိချင်16ရှိရသေးတယ်ထပ်ပြီးတော့မှအဲ့တော့နည်းနည်းလေးအတန်လေးကြည့်ပေးပါနော် Okay, so as you may have different answers, you have to type your answers in the chat. Okay, so what is your title for the second paragraph? Type in the chat. The title for the second paragraph. How it all works. Okay, we can use that title for the second paragraph. So how about you guys? How the lessons were sent to the students? Yes, we can also use like that. How teachers are giving lessons and homework? Yes, we can also use like that. Walk in a studio and learning the lessons through the internet. Okay, then we can use like that. And how the lessons from schools of the air taught? Yes, we can also use like that. How teachers give the students from the school of the air? Yes, teaching and learning with computer. Yes, we can use like that. How the school of the air work? Yes, we can use like that. How the lessons given? Yes, we can also use like that. So actually, it is explaining like how it was, right? So how the school of the air works, we can simply say like that. But you can also use your topic too. Okay, so I think everyone has sent the answers to me for the second paragraph, right? So now we'll move to the third paragraph. So what is your title for the third paragraph? Experience of the students, yes. Attending the school of the air, yes. Interview of a student from the school of the air, yes. You can also use like that. Reviews about the school of the air, yes, we can use that. Students experience, yes, we can simply use like that, yes. How I learn from the school of the air, yes, we can use like that, yeah. Okay, so is there any other different topic for the third paragraph? No more? Okay, so we'll move on to the last paragraph. So what is your title for the last paragraph? Advantages of learning from school of the air. Yes. Schools of the future. Yes, we can use like that. Prediction that school of the air may be in the future of how education will work. Yes, we can use like that. I don't have the exercise book. Shall I wait that we have?
Okay.
Shall I wait? Saoမရှိဘူးဆိုတာဘာသာလဲတမီး
ဒီချက်ခုတင်နေတဲ့ exercise ကမရှိဘူးကျွန်တော်
ဆက်တဲ့ exercise ကမရှိဘူးဆိုတော့ဒီစာအုပ်မရှိရလားတမီးစာအုပ်မရှိဘူးလို့ပြောတာနော်
မပါဘူးချက်စာအုပ်ကဒီနေ့မှရောက်တာဆိုတော့
စာအုပ်ကဒီမှာရတာအဲ့စာမျက်နှာပါမလားလို့ပြောချင်တာပါ
ဟုတ်တယ်စာအုပ်က
Let me mute လုပ်ထားတယ် okay
ချက်တင်နေတဲ့စာအုပ်ကမပါဘူးဖြစ်နေ
မပါတာ
ဒီအောက်ထဲမပါလား
no ချေဟိုတနေ့ကမပါဘူးခင်ဗျာဟိုတော့ဟိုခန်းရောက် color နဲ့
ခရမ်းရအောင်ကာလာနဲ့သမီးစုစားဘယ်နှအုပ်ရလာလဲပေါ့အားလုံးပါဆိုတော့8မှာလေ8မှာ4အုပ်ရှိရမယ်8မှာ4အုပ်ရှိရ global 2အုပ်ရှိရမယ်နောက်ပြီးတော့ check point 2အုပ်ရှိရမယ်8အတွက်4အုပ်9အတွက်4အုပ်ရှိရမယ်
3အုပ်ထဲပါ
အော်3အုပ်ထဲပါလား8အတွက်3အုပ်ပဲပါလားဟုတ်လား
ဟုတ်တယ်ချက်
အဲ့ဆိုသမီးကျောင်းဖုံးပြဆက်မှရမယ်အဲ့ဆိုရှင် course book ကမရှိလို့မရအောင် course book ကရှိမှရမှာသမီးအဲ့ဆိုကျောင်းပြန်ပြောလိုက်ပြီလားသမီးတအုပ်ကျန်နေခဲ့တယ်လို့နော်8မှာ3အုပ်ပဲဆိုတော့အမှန်တော့8မှာ4အုပ်ရှိရမှာ
ချက်စာအုပ်လေးတစ်ချက်လောက်ပြပေးပါ
ဒီဆက်စာလေးတစ်ချက်လား okay သမီး okay ဒီဆက်မှာအဖုံးပြလိုက်မယ်
ဟုတ်တယ်မပါဘူးချက်
ဒီဖုံးလေးသမီးဒီဖုံးလေးတော်တော်ကြီးနေခဏလေး ဒီစာအုပ် sorry ဒီစာအုပ်လေးသမီး
ဟုတ်
မပါလား
မပါဘူးချက်
မပါလား okay အဲ့ဆိုရင်either you have to call to school သမီးကျောင်းတော့ဖုန်းဆက်ပေးလိုက်နော်တအုပ်ကျန်ခဲ့လို့ဘယ်လိုဆက်ဒီစရာ8ပါပုံမှာဆိုတော့သမီး why do you live ပမာနေရလဲသမီး
ကလေးရနေဟုတ်တယ်
ကလေးဆိုရင်စာအုပ်ပြန်ပို့ရင်ဘယ်နည်းလောက်ကြာမလဲအဲ့ဆိုတော့လောက်တဲ့ဒီဆက်ရဲ့ဟိုဟာနဲ့စခွင်မှာပဲကြည့်ထားလိုက်နော်ပြီးတော့သမီးကျောင်းကိုတစ်ဖက်ဖုန်းဆက်ထားလိုက်နော် okay အဲ့ဆိုရင်
အဲ့ဒါ page တစ်ခုပြမယ်ဆိုရင် tab နှစ်ခုဖွင့်ပြီးတော့ပြလို့ရတယ်
ရှင်
ဟိုချေတူကဟိုအမေရရှိ page နှစ်ခုပြမယ်ဆိုရင်ချေ tab နှစ်ခုဖွင့်ပြီးပြလို့ရတယ်လို့
ဟုတ်တယ်ဒါပေမဲ့တစ်ချက်ဖွင့်ထားတာဒီစာအုပ်ပဲဖြစ်နေလို့ဒီအဖော်တစ်ခါပြလိုက်တာ
no တိုက်ပြောတာချေခုနကနေရာမှာဆိုတနေရာ passage ကိုကြည့်အောင်နော်တနေရာကျတော့ဟို question ကိုကြည့်ရမှာသူတို့ page တစ်ခုမှာမရှိနေတော့မတွေ့ရလို့ရှိရင်ချေ tab နှစ်ခုပြောင်းပြီးဖွင့်လို့ရတယ်လို့
အော် okay okay ဒါ okay Okay, အဲ့ဆိုရမယ်နော်ကျန်တဲ့လူတွေက okay how education will work in the future yes advantages of learning in the school of the future yes you can use like that okay ကျန်တဲ့လူချက်အဖြေကောင်းပို့ပြီးပါလားဖြေပို့ကျန်တဲ့လူရှိသေးလားမရှိအောင်နော်ဟုတ်မေကွာဝယ်ဖြစ်လာတော့မရှိအောင်မလားမရှိအောင်ဆိုလို့ဆက်သွားလိုက်တော့မယ်နော် okay အဲ့တော့ဖြေကုန်ရရနော်အဲ့မှာဆက်ပါမေးကြရှိသေးလဲ Is there any question for number 3
no
Is there any questionဆိုဒီနားမှာရလိုက်ကြတော့မလား response မလာတော့ဆိုတော့အုံနောက်တွေအလုံးမလုံးကြရလားဘယ်လိုဖြစ်လို့လဲတော့ကငတ်တုတ်ကြီးထိုင်နေကြတာဖြစ်လို့လဲ response လည်းမကြအောင် If something happen ဘာဖြစ်ထားလို့လဲ
no ချေဟိုကွာ for example like if you ask အလုံး baby လားဆို like if you say you are baby and others are not baby then like you will just skip over them yeah you see
so you can
So,
you
like-
can answer
so,
like for me
like-
I have finished
so like if you say are you guys done like so we are waiting for someone that is not done to say I'm not done
Yeah,
So
teacher.
how about me? How am I supposed to know that whether I have to keep going or whether I have to wait? What do I have to do here?
If you don't hear anything, that means we're done.
Okay, so you won't give any response because you're so polite to your classmate, not to your teacher. Am I right?
Yeah, teacher. That's a tip.
Oh, your teacher. Okay, right. So show respect to your classmate and not to the teacher. How's that? Okay, whatever. So we'll move to number 5 now. So write out the sentence using the will, future, passive form of the verb in the bracket. So before doing this, we'll have a look at the use of English here. So Shalawi, can you see clearly to me?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So will, future, passive form. So you know active form and passive form, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you for replying. Okay, so how about the future tense? You already know about the future tense, right?
Yes.
How many tenses are there in English? Guys, are you thinking or are you just being polite? That you don't want to show
Like
off in
3.
front of the others? Huh? 3? You said 3.
I did, but it's not 3.
Okay.
Like 3 only mean like past, like current and the future, but they're more like past perfect, past perfect, something like that. Yeah, past perfect.
Yeah,
Convenience or something.
basically we have 3 tenses, but how many tenses are there altogether in English?
12.
12.
12, yes, correct. You gave me the answer. 12 tenses, right? 4 tenses for each tense, right? Like for present it has 4, and for past tense it has 4, and for future it has all 4. So altogether there are 12 tenses in English, right? And you know that basically, right? Am I right? Yes. Okay. So we'll talk about world future. So it's kind of like symbol future, right? So in a passive form, we can use will be plus for 3, right? So why do we have to use passive voice instead of active voice? Why do we have to use passive voice?
When you're coding someone,
When you are,
like say like not like directly, like say coding like something else, like she said something.
that is direct and indirect. So
Oh
that
yeah.
is
Oh
direct
yeah,
and indirect, right? Yeah. And we're talking about passive and active here. So why do we have to use passive voice instead of active voice?
Oh, active is like someone did something, and like passive is like something was done by someone.
Yeah, so for passive voice, subject will be at the front of the sentence, right? And in the passive sentence, object will be at the front, right? So what I want to know is that why do we have to use passive voice? Or when do we have to use passive voice? The passive voice ကိုဘယ်ချိန်နေမှာသုံးလဲဘယ်ချိန်နေမှာသုံးလဲပို့ပြီးတော့ active voice ဖြစ်တာ။ပုံမှန်အားဖြင့်ဆို active voice ကိုသုံးတယ်။အဲ့တော့ subject က subject နေရာမှာရှိတဲ့ sentence ကိုအသုံးများတယ်။ဒါပေမဲ့တစ်ခါတလေကြာလို့ရှိရင် object ကိုအရှိမထားပြီးတော့မှရေးရတဲ့အခါမျိုးရှိရ။ပြောချင်တာ passive voice ကိုသုံးရမယ့်အခါမျိုးရှိရလို့ပြောချင်တာ။အဲဒါဆိုရင်ကျွန်တော် passive voice ကိုဘယ်လိုအခြေအနေတွေမှာကျွန်တော်သုံးတာများလဲ။သုံးတတ်ကြတယ်ဒါမှမဟုတ်သုံးရမှာလဲ
When there isn't any proper like subject.
Yes. When there is no subject at all, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, we can use when we don't want to mention the subject, or there is no need to mention about the subject, or when we don't know the subject. So in that situation, we have to use passive voice. So do you agree with that?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we will move on. So here we will talk about will, future passive form. So we'll look at the sentence. Lessons will be given over the internet. Actually, lesson is not a subject, right? It's actually the object, right? But it is in the place of the subject, so that is why passive voice has been applied in the sentence. So lesson will be given over the internet. So you have to memorize the pattern here, right? Will be plus plus 3. So it is the pattern of the will future form. So that is positive form. For negative, you can use won't, right? Won't. You can use won't. And for the question form, you have to put will at the front. So that is quite simple. So is there any question for the pattern of will future passive form? Is there any question?
No.
No, okay. So we'll answer number 5 now. So the verb has been already given. So all you have to do is you have to transform this verb into future passive form. That's it. Okay. So we'll answer 1 up to 5, and after that we'll check the answers together. Okay. So have you finished? Yes. How about the girls? Have you finished? Okay. So tell me, what is the answer for the second one of number 1? Cars will be driven by people, and they
will be controlled
PreiG
by
will be controlled.
they will be controlled, right? They will be controlled by computers. So how about number 2? Text messaging.
like when was this book like
Will
out?
be.
Will be, yes.
No,
Will be.
I was asking like, do you know when this book was out?
Let me check. 2014. Why do you
Okay.
ask me?
No, because like some of them are like kind of like in this like kind of technology things. That's why.
It's kind of like updated, right?
Yeah, but like because like in like before like he said it's connecting like online classes with satellite. That's like kind of like outdated. But now like he's saying cars will be controlled by like robots. I mean computers.
It's published in 2014. Okay. So the answer here is text messaging will be replaced, right?
Yes.
Yes. So how about number 3? All houses
Will be hidden.
will be heated. Correct. Will be heated by solar power. And number 4, all shopping
Will be
will be
done.
done
Will be
online.
Will
done.
be done. Yes, will be done online. And films?
Won't be shown.
Won't
It
be
will be
shown.
shown
Right,
at
won't be
cinemas.
shown. We
Be
have to
shown.
use negative. Yes, won't be shown at cinemas, and they
It will be
Will be
downloaded and watched at home.
downloaded.
yes
And
will be
watched at home.
downloaded and will be watched at
Will
home.
be watched
Right?
at home.
Correct. So can you use the future passive form?
Yes.
Yes. So if yes, you have to construct your own sentence by using well future passive form. So you can write your own sentence in the chat. Okay, just only one sentence by using this sentence. That's it. I just want to make sure that whether you can use it by yourself or not. So write your own only one sentence by using that method. You can write anything. Yes, correct, Penny. Most of the factory workers will be replaced by automated robots in the future. Correct. This will be cooked after. Okay, candle, and the houses will be taken to the stable. All right, okay, correct. Homework will be done. And it's Pennsylvania's discount. This will be used as a reference to have correct. Right. Okay, correct PP. Okay, I'll have you love the some of the phrases. Okay, and she will become to. Okay, correct, Susan. The person will be constructed by a talented engineer. Yes, correct. Me and Duncan. Rich workers were replaced by robot with much better precision. Okay, correct, Kong. This is what we given our English teacher. Okay, correct, Shamali. Here's what we given by Miss. Give what is given by Miss Sister Colin. Okay, correct, Lenai. So is there anyone who is still sending me the answers? I mean the sentence? Is there anyone? No?
No.
No, okay. Okay, so we will continue. Okay, so we'll move to discussion point. So there are some questions that we have to discuss. So for number 6, what will school be like 20 years from now? Okay, how do you think? So number 1, look at number 1. Which of the following do you think would happen? First of all, look at number 8. There will be no schools and students will work from home and all lessons will be given over the internet. So how do you think about that? In the future, there will be no school. So there will only be online classes like that. So how do you think of it? Will it be true in the future?
No.
No, why not?
No, I think.
No,
Like
okay,
if
why
you're
not?
talking about like 5,000 years in the future, like in like in movies, maybe like 3D like stuff like that. But in our like near future or like as far as like we're still alive and stuff, I don't think it will be true.
You mean because of the technical problem or something?
No, not even a technical problem. Like humans, like we like to be like sociable, go to school. Like I think like going to school is not just because of lessons. Like you get to meet your friends and you get to like be at this kind of school, like go to school bus, like after school you hang out like that.
So half socializing and half lessons, right? Like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So how about the others? How do you think? So you all agree with them, right? Okay. So how about the second question? Teacher will be replaced by computers. So how do you think?
I think that is going to be true.
That's going to be true, right?
Like I think in like some of the part like humans needs to be the teachers because like robots or computers, they can't solve everything basically. So like in some parts like maybe like checking like English like pronunciation or like spelling stuff like that, like checking the exam results and like that, those can be done by computers and the robots. But like actual like teaching, interacting with the students, like there need to be some part of humans in there, not all like just computers.
So that won't happen in the future, right? For you.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to ask some of those ones. So Susu.
Maybe.
Okay, so how do you think for number B? Yes.
Maybe.
Maybe. That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So how about TQ? How do you think? Teacher will be replaced by computers. How do you think of it?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? So you still need teachers, right?
Yes.
Why?
Because like because I don't think so. Like teacher will be stay to teach you. I think. Yes.
So you mean computers can do everything, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So how about question number C? Sorry, the statement C. Books will no longer exist. Everything will be downloaded from the internet. So how do you think of this one, Pipi?
Is it me?
Yeah. Books will no longer exist. So how do you think of it?
I feel like it would be true because I mean, look at my classmate just a minute ago. She said that it take a long time for the books to be reached to our home, and yet the English book doesn't include there. So I feel like in the future it would be better to download from the internet.
So books will be disappearing.
I think this is even true in like university right now, like especially in the like other countries, they're all like trying to going paperless. They just use their iPads to like note down like even like the lectures, like now we have to write our exercises in our book, but they just write it in their iPad, just store it on the cloud. Like you don't have to like carry backpacks around. Yeah.
So that can happen in the near future, right?
Oh, that will happen, Jay. That's like 100%, I'm sure.
100% sure. Okay. Okay, so we'll move on to another statement that exams and tests will be taken online only. So how do you think about that? Exams and tests will be taken online only. How do you think of it?
Is it correct? Because today's school is taken do not take campaign paper. Everyone is but the exam at home.
So you think exams and tests will only taken online, right?
Yeah.
Not in the actual, that won't happen, not in the actual classroom, right? Okay. So how do you think of that? Exams and tests will be taken online only.
I think it's 20 years from now, and I don't think so because in some places there isn't even electricity. That's why.
Especially in our country, right?
Yes.
That can be happen, right, for a long time. Okay. Okay, so we'll move to next statement. Homework will not be handwritten and it will be done on the computer and it will be marked by the computer. So how do you think about that?
I think it could probably happen.
It could probably happen. So you mean that could happen in the near future, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So we'll move to the next one. Activities such as music, drama, and sports won't be done in schools and they will be organized in the local community. So how do you think about that? Pongo.
Okay.
So how do you think of that?
About it.
We're discussing number F now. So how do you think of it? Will it be happen in the near future or not?
Drama. Do I need to like answer?
Actually, we are just discussing. You just have to express your opinion concerned with this issue. Will it happen or not? That's it.
No, it's not happening.
That won't happen, right?
No.
No.
Such as music, drama, sport won't be done in school. Yes, it's gonna be happen because in my school there was a football game, and also there is a music class and drama class. So yes, but not in the government school, but in the private school, it can be happen, could be. I don't know about that. I don't know. I like 50-50 or 25-75% chance.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so we'll move to number 2 questions, everyone. So what other changes do you think there will be? So is there any other changes that will happen in the near future, like 20 years later? What kind of changes can happen apart from these things? Is there any other thing can you think of?
I think like students will be able to study and learn by themselves. In some situations, they won't be like no need teachers. I think yes.
So we can learn by ourselves.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. So is there any other changes can you think of? Everyone?
There will be changes to the children life.
The children life? How?
Because but today some children are all the time playing games. This is a reason.
This is the reason. Okay, so it starts happening right now, right?
Yeah. So another thing I think that will happen is like school's time. Like schools will be much more flexible for the students. Maybe like as students want to like study music, right? Like of course you have to teach like English, math like that, but like it doesn't have to teach like biology, chemistry, stuff like that. Like now it's only in like maybe like upper like senior level high school or university, but then like it will change to like little kids as well. And maybe like you don't have to go to the school all the time, like they will have like your class is one, your class is one. So like now we have the timetable like which class is after which class, but it won't be to them. They can just learn whatever they want.
So you may, it depends on the individuals. You may have some
Yeah.
flexibility and you may have more choices, right?
Yeah, and then like maybe like custom classes for like each person. Maybe like if this like student is like a little bit worse on the math side, like maybe like he is pushed about more math stuff. Like so like if you're even with like your friends and you won't have the same lessons, basically.
Yes, of course. We may have more choices, right? Depends on our individuality. Yes. Yeah, that can be. Still, the grades of the students by testing the students' IQ. Yes, that can happen too in the future, kind A, right? Okay. Yes, that can happen too. Okay, so we'll move to number 3 now. What will students miss if they only learn from home and don't go to school? So what kind of things can we miss if we don't have to go to school and we'll just learn at home? So what kind of things will we miss?
A lot.
A lot. So can you elaborate more about a lot?
Yeah, like human social life. So like if like for example, like if now we're attending online, I don't know any of these people, basically. I don't talk with any of them. Yeah.
To talk, right?
Yeah, how are we gonna talk? Like are we gonna chat in Zoom chat?
Right here, right? We can talk.
Yeah, like we
Especially
can
in
because
English
like
classes, right?
yeah, but like imagine in math class I say, yo, what's up? How you doing, man? You want to play some games later? Like that's weird, right? But in class, like you can say behind your back, yo, do you want to go to the ice cream store later after school? And he's like, yeah, like stuff like that. Like you miss social life, you miss like a lot of like friends and like normal like school, like normal students' life.
So that is not a normal student's life, right? Okay. Public relations, yes, we'll lost public relations and we'll lost socializing and we'll lost making fun with our friends, right? And with the teachers too, right? We can have fun as much as we can do in the classroom, right? As we are online. Okay. Okay, so we'll move to another exercises, another text, which is on page number 18. Okay, the topic is that I wish I hadn't done that. Okay. So have you ever seen before the kind of usage? I wish I hadn't done that. Why might you think or say it? So why do we have to use this phrase? I wish I hadn't done that. Are you guys thinking? You can guess just by looking at the pictures, right? I wish I hadn't sent it. If only I waited and thought about it for a bit longer, I should have read it before I sent it. So why do we have to use these phrases? You did something wrong, right? You did something wrong and you're now regret about that. So at that time, we use these phrases like, I wish I hadn't done that. So we can use these phrases to show our regrets about something we did in the past. So is that clear?
Yes.
Is that clear? Yes. For example, like you eat very spicy food yesterday, and then you're suffering from stomachache now. So at that time you will say, I wish I hadn't eaten that much, like that, right? So you feel like regret right now, right? So at that time we can use I wish I hadn't done that, right? Okay, so we'll move to reading now. Walk with the pronoun and read the cartoon. So there is a cartoon there, right? What is the story behind the picture and what do you think has happened, and write down your ideas. Okay, so what is the story behind the pictures? What can it be behind this cartoon? She is looking at her phone or her iPad, and she is thinking like that. So what is the story behind it?
I think she said something wrong.
Yes, we can say that she said something wrong. Maybe to her friends, or maybe to her boyfriends, or maybe to her one of family members, right? That shouldn't have sent, right? But she sent it, and now she is suffering from regret like that, right? Okay, so we'll move to number 2 now. We write the following sentences using the prompts. So before doing this one, let's have a look at the use of English. So to show your regrets about something in the past, you can use these phrases to express your regret. So for example, like you can use I wish and if only, but you have to be careful about the pattern. So if you want to use I wish and if only, there is a past perfect tense there, right? So I wish I hadn't sent, I wish I had sent, or if only I hadn't sent, or if only I had sent. ပြောချင်တာကတကယ်လို့ I wish နဲ့ if only သုံးမယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တို့ဘာလို့နဲ့တွဲသုံးပေးရမလဲပြောတာလဲ wish if only ကိုသုံးချင်တယ်ဆိုရင် past perfect tense နဲ့တွဲသုံးပေးရမယ်လို့ပြောချင်တာအဲ့ဒါသူရဲ့ pattern ဆိုတော့ I wish နဲ့ if only နောက်မှာ past perfect tense ကတွဲရင်ကျန်တာထိုက်လို့မရအောင်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်ကြားမှမသိရှင်အဲ့ဆို
Yes.
Yes, okay. And after that, we can also use this pattern. Should have plus past participle. Past participle is about your name. Alloy crab college.
Plus
That's 3 way, right? That's 3 of your past participle, right? Sorry, I'm writing 3 now. Okay. So should have let all yeah, right? Or should have done this as well. 8 component ပြတော့မယ်လို့ပြောတယ်. Plus 3နဲ့ပြတော့ပေးရမယ်လို့ပြောတာ. ဟုတ်ပြီနော်အသေးပဲအတူတူပဲလား I should have wait I shouldn't have sent ငါစောင့်ခဲ့တဲ့လေငါမပို့လိုက်သင့်ဘူး right you should have phoned me နင်ငါ့ကိုဖုန်းခေါ်တဲ့လေဖုန်းခေါ်ခဲ့တဲ့လေ right you shouldn't have sent that email ဒီ mail ကိုမပို့လိုက်သင့်ဘူး right so to show our regrets we can use these presents so if I wish if only နှစ်ခုသုံးလို့ရတယ်အဲ့နှစ်ခုသုံးချင်ရင်တော့အနောက်ကကျတော့ past perfect လိုက်ပေးရမယ်ဒါမှမဟုတ် should or shouldn't right should have မမလို့ရှိရင် shouldn't have နောက်လောက်တဲ့နေဆိုတော့ should have ပေါ့မလောက်တဲ့မှုဆိုလို့ရှိရင် shouldn't have အဲ့ရဲ့အနောက်မှာကျတော့နောက်မှာ plus 3လိုက်ပေးရမယ်လို့ပြောချင်တာအဲ့ဒါဆိုတော့အားလုံးမပတ်တယ်ပဲတစ်ခုသုံးလို့ရတယ် regret ကိုပြဖို့လို့အတွက်တစ်ခုသုံးလို့ရတယ်ပတ်တယ် four patterns right yes အဲ့ four pattern တွေမှာမှတ်ထားပေးရပြီနော်အဲ့ pattern လေးကိုတစ်ချက်မှတ်ထားပေးရ pattern တွေလောက်လို့မရဘူးအဲ့ best perfect ဆို best perfect လိုက်ပေးရ best 3ဆို best 3လိုက်ပေးရဟုတ်ပြီနော်ရမလားရှင်းအောင်ဆိုရမယ်နော် okay အဲ့တော့အောက်မှာသွားနည်းနည်းထပ်ဆင်းပေးထား use I wish plus best perfect or if only plus best perfect to express regret about something you have done right to express about something you have done အဲ့ကိုလုပ်ထားတဲ့အရာတစ်ခုကိုနောက်ကရတဲ့အခါမှာအဲ့နောက်တော့ပေါ်ပြတဲ့အခါမှာသုံးရတယ်ငါဒီလိုမလုပ်ခဲ့တဲ့ဘူးငါဒီလိုလုပ်ခဲ့တဲ့နဲ့ငါသွားခဲ့တဲ့နဲ့ငါစားလုပ်ခဲ့တဲ့နဲ့ဒီလိုပြောတဲ့အချိန်မှာဆိုတော့သုံးလို့ရတယ်လို့ပြောတာ and after that you can also use should have plus plus 3 to express self-criticism or criticisms of others right so should have နဲ့ shouldn't have ကကြတော့self-criticism ကိုယ့်အနေနဲ့ကိုဝေဖန်တယ်ဆိုတော့ခဏပြောလို့ငါဆောင်ခဲ့တဲ့နဲ့လို့ငါမဆောင်ခဲ့တဲ့လို့ပြောရင်လည်းသုံးရင်လည်းရတယ်ဒါမှမဟုတ် criticisms of others တခြားသူကိုပြောမယ်ဆိုရင်ရတယ်။နင်လုပ်ခဲ့တဲ့နဲ့နင်မလုပ်ခဲ့တဲ့လို့အဲ့လိုမျိုးပြောမယ်ဆိုရင်ရတယ်ပြော။အဲ့ဒါလေးကနည်းနည်းလေးတော့ကွာ။နည်းနည်းလေး sense လေးပဲနည်းနည်းကွာ။အဲ့ပြောချင်တာဆိုတော့ if only I wish should have shouldn't have ဒီအကုန်လုံးကကိုယ့်ရဲ့နောင်တကြောင့် express လုပ်တဲ့အခါမှာသုံးလို့ရတယ်။ဒါပေမဲ့သူများကိုပြောချင်ရင်တော့ဆိုတော့က should have နဲ့ shouldn't have ကိုများတော့အဖြစ်သုံးတယ်လို့ပြောချင်တာ။အဲ့ဆိုရင်ဒီ pattern ၄ခုရဲ့အသုံးလုံးရှင်းမှန်းသိရှင်။ရှင်းပါမယ်နင်းအောင်ဖြေတော့ဖြေတယ်ယူကမြုပ်လောက်ထားတယ်အဲ့တော့ I set the teacher ယူတယ်မကြားရအောင်နော်အဲ့တော့ရှင်းမယ်နော်ရမယ်နော် okay ရမယ်ဆိုရင်ကျွန်တော် number 2လေးလုပ်ပေးပါ rewrite the following sentence using the prompts prompts လေးပေးထားတယ်ဆိုတာက if only or I wish လို့ပေးထားတယ်လို့ပြောတာအဲ့တော့ပေးထားတဲ့အတိုင်းစပြီးမှကျွန်တော်ရေးပေးရမယ်လို့ပြောတာနော် for example I have eaten too much ငါအများကြီးစားခဲ့တယ်ဆိုတော့ပြန်ရေးမယ်ဆိုတော့ I wish နဲ့ဆိုရင်ကအများကြီးစားခဲ့တဲ့လို့ပြန်ရေးမှာပေါ့ဟုတ်တယ်နော်အဲ့တော့ I wish I hadn't eaten so much or I wish သုံးထားတယ်အနောက်ကဘာသုံးပေးရမလဲ past perfect tense သုံးပေးရမယ်နော်အဲ့တော့ past perfect ဆိုတာ helpless ပဲပြောတာရမယ်နော် now number 4မှာလည်းသွားလို့ပြပြီးပါ you should the bottle before you open it, that was silly. You shouldn't have shaken the bottle before you open it. So yeah, no, as a child, I'm still up to child. When if only I looked at it. So have you finished?
Yes.
Yes. Then I'm real, baby last. Okay. Okay, so we'll check the answers. So for number 2, I didn't do enough revision for the exam. So it starts with if only. So how can we write the sentence by using if only? If only?
If only I have enough revision for the exam.
If only I had. Do what you're about to then ကြောင်းလိုက်ရမှာ right အဲ့တော့ have plus but 3ဟုတ်တယ်နော်အဲ့တော့မှားမယ်နော်ဆိုတော့အပေါ်နဲ့အောက်နဲ့အပေါ်က I wish နဲ့ if only သုံးမယ်ဆိုရင် best perfect လို့ပြော best perfect ဆိုတော့ have plus but 3လိုက်ပေးရမှာနောက်ကဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့တော့ if only I had done enough revision for the exams ရမှာမသိဘူးရှင်ရမယ်နော် okay so how about number 3 I didn't bring my camera so I wish
I have brought it.
I have brought my camera, correct. I had brought, right? Okay, so how about number 5? I didn't bring a book to read. Now I'm bored. So I should have brought, right? Should have brought, right?
Yeah.
Should have
Yes,
brought.
teacher.
But first participle don't be on the first participle so plus 3 I should have brought a book to read. And number 6, you didn't take a jacket to school. That is why you were cold. So you should
have taken.
have taken, yes. You should have taken a jacket to school. အဲ့ဆိုရမလားရှင်သုံးတက်မလားအဲ့ပတ်တယ်လေးကိုသုံးတက်မယ်နော်
Yes, teacher.
ငါလုပ်ခဲ့တဲ့နဲ့ငါမလုပ်ခဲ့တဲ့မို့ဟုတ်ပြီနော် Okay အဲ့ဆိုရင်ဒီတော့ number 3 လုပ်ပြီ number 3 think about the things you wish you had done or hadn't done and things you should have done or shouldn't have done write a list then tell your partner နော် so I wish I had another prompt လေးပေးထားတယ်အဲ့နောက်မှာဆိုတော့ sentence တွေလိုက်ပြီးကွာနေကို own sentence တွေရေးပေးအောင်မယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်သူကအောက်က family တို့ friends တို့ sports and free time တို့ school တော့ idea လေးပေးထားမသုံးရင်လည်းရတယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်အရေးကြီးတာဒီ pattern လေးသုံးပြီးတော့မှ sentence တစ်စောင်းရေးပေးလို့ဟုတ်ပြီနော်ရေးပြီးတော့လို့ရှိရင်တော့ခဏလေး check ထဲမှာပြင်ပေးမယ်နော် so I can check so you have to write full sentence right you have to use I wish I had I wish I hadn't I should have I shouldn't have Tet in Drajo, she line. Tet in Drajo. Machine, no? Can many she like can many machine, no?
Yes. Oh my God, it is me.
Con is okay, sorry. Con ga can many, no?
Yes.
So can many တော့မရှိတာပေါ့
Okay, today she emo la. Oh,
What
who
about
she like in the second time he was here.
ခုနရှိခုမှထွက်တာ
Oh, she ဒုတိယချိန်တော့she a message ချိန်တော့
ဒီချိန်မှာမရှိရဘူးခန့်ညီတော့မရှိနော်ခန့်မင်းညီရခေါ်တာ okay နောက်တစ်ယောက်ထွက်သွားတာခုနက Okay, on Campbell has finished, right? Let's try and tell my friend to bring. Here's my hand. I should have done myself and I should have believed him to bring. Okay. Okay, correct on Campbell. And you're using the same sentence for the two, right? Great. For meantime, I wish I hadn't spent. I wish I hadn't spent more money on the. Which was studying my lessons earlier. I should have taken my good consideration. Correct me, Ada. Okay. Susie, right? Things that. Yes, I wish I could eat the lunch before the class started. I wish I hadn't drunk. I'm not sure if I could. I should have taken a phone. Inside. Shouldn't have. The movie is too hot. Okay, correct. Is yes, Susie, right?
Yes.
Okay. And kindly kindly A. Kindly A.
Yes, teacher.
You have to use both three for the second one, right? I wish I hadn't talked too much, right? It has to be both three.
Oh, yes, teacher.
Yes. I should have done all my homework. Should have played at free time. Okay, correct. Shall I? Okay. I wish I had taken my account. I wish I had. Shall I? Wait. What is the both three form of where? Where or one, right? War is just verb 2, right? So you have to transform that into verb 3. Won. Where war won. I should have taken number 1. I shouldn't have. It has to be double T, right? For the last one too. IGCSE, right? Okay, correct. And I wish I had gone with my friends to bring to now. I got nothing to do.
Kaya naman sa akin na
Who is that? Yeah, until one number. That wait, I should have picked company. Okay. Correct, Mrs. Winkle. And Susu just have bought a car. I wish I hadn't said this to her. I should have washed my hair and I shouldn't have eaten burger. Okay. So let's review. Susu, correct Susu. And so let's see. I wish I had finished my homework. I wish I hadn't gone to the party. I should have done my homework. I shouldn't have been late for school. Correct, Sean, let's review. I wish I had brought my basketball. Okay. I wish I had told him like that. I should have gone to the football match. I shouldn't have taken the chair before the match. Now I'm standing. Okay, correct the 9. Okay, so I think everyone has finished, right? Đi đòi là con đi đòi nữa. Okay, so we'll move to listening now. So look at number 4. Number 4 is wanting people prefer to send an email rather than a test. Before you listen, share your ideas with the other students. So before listening to the listening test, we have to discuss this question, right? So the question is, wanting people prefer to send an email rather than sending a test. So why do we have to use email rather than a test? How do you think? Hello guys, are you still there? So below ချိန်မှာ email ကိုသုံးတယ်ထားရဆိုတော့ test message ပို့လိုက်ရင်ရတယ်ကွာဒါပေမဲ့ test message ကိုမ
more
သုံးဘူး
important stuff like to your professor, to your teacher, like
Okay.
more work related, academics related stuff for me at least.
So you may at a formal situation, right?
Yes.
Yes. Right.
But there
So
are like
formal
more like other formal platform like maybe like LinkedIn or some sort of like school website that you can check. But I think emails is like more of like for public kind of thing.
So we have one we have to send to the superior ones or to the teachers, or as I told you, like in a formal situation, we have to use email rather than sending a test, right? We just only use a test, just only with the friends, right? With the friends or with the family members, right? Okay. So number 5, listen to the people talking about email and what is the conclusion and do you agree with it? So this time you have to listen, the listening test, and then you have to answer this question. What is the conclusion of their conversation? So you have to pay attention to the conclusion, okay? And then you have to answer, do you agree with that conclusion? It's okay? Okay. So I will play for
Track 4.
What do you think about email? What are the advantages?
It's very quick. You can send a message and it usually arrives a few seconds later.
You can send an email message anywhere in the world.
It's not expensive. It's cheaper than texting if you want to send a message to a friend in another country.
And you can send the same message to lots of different people at the same time. It's great if you're planning a party.
Okay, so those are the advantages. What are the disadvantages? Are there any disadvantages?
Not everyone uses email.
Don't they?
No, they just text on their mobiles.
Oh, okay. Oh, and you get quite a lot of emails you don't want.
You mean junk mail?
Yes, from people wanting to sell things. It's really annoying.
Another thing is that you write an email and you send it without thinking, and then you wish you hadn't. So sometimes it's just too quick and easy.
You have to be really careful too. If you get an email from someone you don't know, it's best not to open it, because it might have an attachment with a virus, and it can really mess up your computer.
So, those are the disadvantages. On balance, do you think email is a good thing?
Yes, definitely.
Of course.
So did you get the answers for number 5? What is their conclusion? What is the conclusion?
Their conclusion, send the email.
Send the email. And how about the others? What is the answers for number 5? What is their conclusion? Or do I need to play that again? ထပ်ဖွင့်ကြရမလားဒါမှမဟုတ်ဖြေရလားပြောထားပါအောင်ဆရာမလုပ်အောင်ပါစောင်းသားမှာပါပြောသွားတယ်စောင်းသားမှာပါပြောသွားတယ်သူ
Email is good.
Yes, email is a good thing, right? So that is their conclusion. Whether there may be like advantages and disadvantages, but also overall, right? Email is a good thing, and they agree with that, right? So how about you guys? Do you agree with that? Email is a good thing, set aside from advantages and disadvantages. How do you think? Is that a good thing?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Okay, so this time we'll move to, we still have time, right? So we'll move to number 6. Listen again. So you have to listen it again and make notes on the advantages and disadvantages. So this time you have to pay attention to the advantages and disadvantages at the same time. So you have to make notes, right? And compare your notes with a partner and did you write down the same thing? So I will play it again and you have to make notes quickly. Okay, so are you guys ready? To write? Okay.
Track 4.
What do you think about email? What are the advantages?
It's very quick. You can send a message and it usually arrives a few seconds later.
You can send an email message anywhere in the world.
It's not expensive. It's cheaper than texting if you want to send a message to a friend in another country.
And you can send the same message to lots of different people at the same time. It's great if you're planning a party.
Okay, so those are the advantages. What are the disadvantages? Are there any disadvantages?
Not everyone uses email.
Don't they?
No, they just text on their mobiles.
Oh, okay. Oh, and you get quite a lot of emails you don't want.
You mean junk mail?
Yes, from people wanting to sell things. It's really annoying.
Another thing is that you write an email and you send it without thinking, and then you wish you hadn't. So sometimes it's just too quick and easy.
You have to be really careful too. If you get an email from someone you don't know, it's best not to open it, because it might have an attachment with a virus, and it can really mess up your computer.
So, those are the disadvantages. On balance, do you think email is a good thing?
Yes, definitely.
Of course.
So did you get all the advantages and disadvantages from the test?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so this time I'll play it again to check your answers again. Okay, so I'll play again.
Track 4.
What do you think about email? What are the advantages?
It's very quick. You can send a message and it usually arrives a few seconds later.
You can send an email message anywhere in the world.
It's not expensive. It's cheaper than texting if you want to send a message to a friend in another country.
And you can send the same message to lots of different people at the same time. It's great if you're planning a party.
Okay, so those are the advantages. What are the disadvantages? Are there any disadvantages?
Not everyone uses email.
Don't they?
No, they just text on their mobiles.
Oh, okay. Oh, and you get quite a lot of emails you don't want.
You mean junk mail?
Yes, from people wanting to sell things. It's really annoying.
Another thing is that you write an email and you send it without thinking, and then you wish you hadn't. So sometimes it's just too quick and easy.
You have to be really careful too. If you get an email from someone you don't know, it's best not to open it because it might have an attachment with a virus and it can really mess up your computer.
So, those are the disadvantages. On balance, do you think email is a good thing?
Yes, definitely.
Of course.
Okay, so how many advantages are they talking about? How many advantages?
I think 4.
4. Okay, so what is the first thing they are talking about?
It's very quick.
Quick.
Very quick.
It's very quick. Yes. How about the second advantages?
It's cheaper than testing.
Cheaper than testing. Yes, cheaper than testing. And
You can send email anywhere in the world.
yes, you can send email anywhere on the wall. Yes. And how about the last one?
Same message at the same time to many people.
Yes, we can send the same message to lots of different people at the same time, right? So these are 4 advantages of using email, right? So did you get all the answers about advantages, everyone? Yeah, no? Do I need to repeat that again? No, okay. So how about disadvantages? How many disadvantages are they talking about?
Not everyone use email.
Not everyone is using email, yes. And how about the second one?
You might receive junk mail.
Yes, you might receive, right? We can receive junk mails, yes, which is really annoying, right? So how about the third one?
You send an email without thinking and then you wish you hadn't sent.
So it is too quick and easy, right? That is why we have to be careful about sending an email, right? Because sometimes we can regret about that. Yes, it's too quick and easy, right? So how about the last one? There's one more, right? What is that?
If you get the email from a you don't know person, do not open the text.
Do not open it. Why? Why is that? The answer is behind there.
Because it contains virus.
Yes, we can receive the attachment that contains virus, right? So that is the last thing. So did you get all the answers? Advantages and disadvantages. Yeah, nó con luôn dài nó. Cho nó không giảm luôn mà. Nó không hay cho có lựa chọn. Okay. Alright. Okay, as we don't have much time, so I want to stop right here. So is there any question for today's lessons about the grammars, vocabulary? Is there any questions? No. Okay, as I said, nói ra lại rồi nó. Qua đến sau nhá, thì tụi mình lại sau thì sẽ lại vào nó tụi mình qua sang lại với các bạn. Okay. Okay, so I will stop here for today and we'll see you again next week, right?
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so bye-bye everyone. See you next week. Have a nice weekend. See
Bye,
you.
teacher.
Bye-bye.